Good afternoon, Calvary family, and good to see you this afternoon on this Friday. And wondering if you could guess where we actually are located today. And a couple of you got it right the other day. We were up at Coit Tower and on the stairways and pathways up there. And but let's see who knows where we are today. For me, it's first time to be in this location, and Stacey and I were out on an adventure today, walking at the end of the day. And so some of you might recognize where we are. Well, I just started recently reading in the book of Jeremiah, and starting in chapter 1. Jeremiah is a prophet to the people of Judah, just like Isaiah, but he is about 80 to 100 years after Isaiah, and he actually is the prophet that is under the king Josiah, Jehoiakim, and Zedekiah, leading right into the captivity by Babylon. And so he is warning the people and calling them to repentance. But I love the first chapter because it starts out God saying to Jeremiah, before you were formed in the womb, I knew you. And then he talked about how he formed him and that he actually had a plan for him. And this is not unique to Jeremiah because Ephesians 2:10 says that God has a plan for each and every one of us. We've been created for good works, that we would live unto those good works that God has created for us. But I think many times we wonder if we're actually fit to do what God has called us to do, if we're capable, if we're able to do it. And Jeremiah had this same question. There were two things that came up. One was his youth, and the other was his speech. He didn't think that he was old enough. He didn't think he had the words. But God actually says, go in my authority, and go knowing that I will give you the words to speak. And I think it's a great confidence for us. As God has called us to do something, we go knowing that he goes before us, that he prepares the way for us. We go in his authority, and he doesn't call us to anything that he is not going to do through us. It reminds me of Philippians chapter 2, verse 13. It is God which worketh in us both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Hope that's an encouragement to you. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday, and we'll back in the book of Ephesians on Sunday, and we look forward to that, and we'll see you then. I hope you have a great evening.